Hello everybody! Welcome back to Pokémon Unbound! Last time, we journeyed to Fallshore City only to find out that there was a barrier blocking the way to Route 9. So we had to take that down, take out the shadows in the process, and now... Oh boy, oh yeah, oh there's new trainers on the route now. Can I level up right now? Only one way to find out. Oh, never mind, you're not a trainer, you can teach my Pokemon Hex. That's cool. Do I even have any... I think we picked up a blue shard earlier? Pardon me. Yeah, we have blue shards and yellow shards, we do not have any red shards though. Much sadness. The barrier is gone and we can freely go to Telltown. Last we heard, the gym leader was hanging out somewhere around here. And I believe we have found him in all of his shirtless glory. Oh boy. Phew! Nothing beats You forgot to remove the G. It's okay, I forgive you. Phew! Nothing beats getting away from the city life and coming back to Mother Nature. I mean, how else are you gonna get a great natural tan like mine, huh? Oh god. Good looks are things you gotta put in effort to keep up after all. Beauty is the most important virtue— No! Hello, Joe! Partner, you don't know what you're missing then. This place is perfect for my routine. Whenever I head back to the gym, the mist from the waterfalls complements my well-toned bod. Wanna feel? All natural pecs right here. No, I don't want to touch your chest! Oh, sorry. Name's Mel, Fallshore City gym leader. Sorry I wasn't in when you came in knocking, but, well, my workout waits for no one. It's a lot of pressure, but the gals back at the gym don't seem to mind. Anyway, I'm just about done for the day, so if you want a battle, I got time for it. See you soon, partner. Mel is stranger danger indeed. That's the perfect way to describe it. Gee, thanks. Oh, that's not... There we go. KBT Expressway. Yeah, that's just the... Can we even go this way right now? Did the shadows GTFO? Yes, the shadows did indeed GTFO. Southern Fried. Not even Kentucky Fried. Much sadness. Okay, so before... Actually, can I just take the underground and go to Fallshore that way and not have to go back to the route? Right down Fallshore City! Phantom Force! Let's see, Cratertown, Fallshore City to the south. Pardon me. Oh right! There was that one NPC who mentioned that you wouldn't find him out in the rain. Most of the NPCs go inside when it's raining. That's actually a pretty cool touch. Of course the shopkeepers all stay out, they gotta sell their wares. My umbrella always protects me when it's raining. Or, you know, get an umbrella, that's a smart thing to do too. I hate it when it rains. I don't live here, so it's not like I can go inside like everyone else. You should invest in an umbrella, my dude. Pardon me, I'm a little hacky tonight, I'm sorry. If I can remember there's the gym, I promise, you know what, I'm not even gonna pretend I'm good at directions. I'm pants with directions. To borrow the vernacular of, what the hell is that hole? Champ in the making! How go the battles? Welcome to the Fallshore City Gym. Have some fresh water, straight from the ponds of this gym. This is filtered, right? It's, Mel? Well, he's just a normal guy. If this were a normal type gym, I'd say using fighting types would be a great way to take him down. But, it isn't. In this gym, all battles are inverse battles. No, Joe, no! Anyway, I was gonna say the vernacular of the Galar region, but I got distracted by the hole. meaning all type matchups will be reversed. So can you guess what type would be best suited to take down Mel? You're right, there isn't one! Ghost type moves will be super effective against his normal types, but normal type moves will also be super effective on ghost types. Your best bet to take Mel down is to use a Pokemon that knows ghost type moves but isn't one itself. This is bullshit! This is absolute bullshit! Do you want to know why? Because we don't have any ghost type TMs, and the only Pokemon that we have access to that can learn ghost type moves that aren't garbage get countered hard by the rest of his team. So yeah, screw this advice. If you need more practice getting used to this kind of battle, you should check out the Inverse Battle House in town. If you're ready to start, head down the slide next to me. That's what the hole is. Your goal is to use the Lapras to make your way back up here, but make sure you've stocked up on supplies first. There's no going back until you reach Mel. Garfield! This is Garfield! No! There is no Lasna here. Alright, there's two things I want to do before we actually get started on this. One, watch TV. Yeah, I saw that pizza. Hello, Raikou! I didn't know you could do that. Storm of Stantler have appeared around Route 8. That's... It's funny because that's one of the Pokemon that can actually learn a ghost type move, but I think it can only learn Astonish? Hold on, I think... Yes, Stantler can learn Astonish. Not a very good move. You're finishing off your level 14s, right? Okay, we're not... Best of luck to ya! Alright, so we're not gonna start our preparations quite yet. There is one thing I want to do first. One specific encounter I want to get before it's officially nighttime. This is not it, but Egg. I'm not really interested in Egg. Too late. Okay, Joe, I'm curious. What would you name the eggs? Joe, stream delay. Stream delay. Oh god, alright, alright. Oh, please don't hit 5 times. Thank you. Thank you. Hopefully you don't wear yourself out too much on them, Raikou. Alright, Joe, I'm catching the egg. I think the Pokeball will actually work on this thing. Nope. I'll just stick to Great Balls, which I need to buy more of. I wouldn't have been up a catching spree on Route 10, I think it was. There we go. Alright, Joe, what are we naming her? Alright, we cannot level up. Even though it appears to be eggs of some sort, it was discovered to be a life form more like plant seeds. I'm so mad. You broke Raikou so hard that he wrote your name backwards. Sadly, we do not have enough room for live, so welcome to the world, Xbox. Okay. Oh, that would have been perfect. Sorry, the stream delay kinda took that. I actually kinda wanna meditate. .360 no scope! Alright. Still haven't found the one that I want yet. I actually wonder... I'm gonna check something after this. It meditates to heighten its inner energy and to float in the air. It eats only one berry each day. I just realized I don't know what to name her. Snow in March. Gotta love it. Yeah, the weather here has been weird. It was like 70 degrees when I went to sleep last night. I woke up and it was 40. What the heck? Snow in March. If this was an ice type, maybe. Bone will never stop. You cannot stop the bone. You cannot stop this Joe zone. I'm just gonna name her Help. Okay, cool. Ooh, that actually worked. I'm sorry, Raiko. You are the clown car. Swablu is what I was looking for. You can only encounter it during the day here. And I kind of love Altaria. It's a baby. I named a Pokemon Josephine. For some reason, it likes to land on people's heads softly and act like it's a hat. I love Swablu so much. Josephine! I actually don't even know if I spelled that right, but you know what? I'm gonna look it up actually, because the name rater is like really close. Yes, okay, cool. I thought I did, it just felt weird. Okay. I just wanted to get that out of the way, because like I said, you can only encounter that during the day, and here in 45 minutes it will no longer be daytime. Useless. Oh yeah, we can catch, I almost said we can catch Ultra Balls if we get the badge. We can use Ultra Balls. Okay. So, we have a plan, but in order to enact that plan, we have some prep to make. We have not been down this way yet, but let's see. Biggles? It's a whooper! Joe. I can't believe you did either. I'm so mad. Like, after I said it, I realized, oh no, this is gonna be a thing. Anyway, we have a whooper. I'm not naming her Big Ol'. Pokemon lives in cold water. It will leave the water to search for food when it gets cold outside. Oop, true. Whoop! I mean, I think it's just a matter of how long you really want to make them, Raikou. I mean, it's your thing after all. Ladies and gentlemen, it's our Whopper Jr. Alright, let's see if I can figure out how to get around some of these items while we're here. Or I can find another Pokemon that actually works. Perfect! Okay, this is what we want. We want Mr. Viss. Now again, I know that the man at the gym said that ghost-type Pokemon aren't the smartest choice, but the man at the gym is full of bullshit. We're specifically going for Mr. Viss because, thanks to Pokemon Unbound's changes, he can learn a very, very interesting move. It loves to bite and yank people's hair from behind without warning, just to see their shocked reactions. I don't know what I'm naming him. I could name him Asshole, because that's what he is. But I'm naming him Morlock, because I think that's a cool name. I might as well do a little exploring while we're up here. Never mind, we can't do any exploring. You thought I was gonna name him Waluigi? Joe. No, Joe. Alright, and I need to check something real quick before I do this. Alright, one moment. Okay, so it is an egg move. Alright, so we're gonna have to go a little bit deeper into how the Pokénav works. If you played Alpha... Was it Alpha Sapphire or Omega... I honestly don't remember. I didn't bother playing those games because Gen 6 honestly just bored me. Wait, not the Pokénav, the Dexnav. Close enough. It did have a pretty bangin' gym leader theme, yeah. Let's see. Okay, so it looks like... Yeah, okay, we gotta get to search level 10. No, wait, no. Actually, no, we don't. Never mind, I'm an idiot. Sorry, I'm double checking. I should have done this before the stream, but I'm a little... I'm not gonna lie, I spent most of the day playing Toontown. I mean, that's a good choice. Alright, so real quick... I need to double check the location of... Wait, it starts with the C. Hold on. Cutie Fly, here we are. As I thought, it's in Flower Paradise. Cratertown, Telltown. Alright, I think... yeah, Cratertown's where we're gonna want to go first. Because, unfortunately, Rabombi does not learn Sticky Web naturally, it's an egg move. And instead of, you know, breeding for it, there's a slightly easier way we can go about this. Y'all bear with me for just a moment. Dusk Ball, here we are. I'm still not entirely sure where this is gonna go, but I guess we'll find out once they finish that bridge. I don't need to be in here, what am I doing? Actually, yeah, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and put Roly Poly on the team for this just so I can have the paralysis, make it a little easier to catch things. No, I'll leave Legos out here. Titanium, you can chill out in here for a while. So first things first... Actually, there's a second thing second. No, wait, that's not gonna work. Look, he deserves a little break, okay? What a mysterious sandcastle this is. I literally just saved the game. The sandcastle came alive and attacked! I honestly should have done this way sooner, but... Sandygast will only appear on this beach on certain days of the week. I believe it's on Tuesdays and Thursdays? I need to double check. No, the one here on Route 3 is on Monday and Tuesday. There's a second one that shows up on Sunday and Wednesday, but we haven't got there yet. What exactly do you wish was you? You know, that would be an interesting life to lead. I also don't know why I thought it was Tuesday. It's Monday. Duh. Yes, I'm stealing your sand. Born from a sand mound playfully built by a child, this Pokemon embodies the grudges of the departed. This is seriously one of the most screwed up Pokemon ever. Like, just imagine being a sweet small child at the beach, and you make a cute little sand castle, and then the vengeful dead come and just take over that sand castle and then eat your face. Wednesday, damn. Guys, quick, what's a cool part of a castle? I should have known that that would be what you'd go for. I'm not naming him Buttress. You know what? That's his name. Moat. Okay. Now, give me just a moment to double check where... Oh wait, no, I can just check here. Right, so cutie flies should show up basically everywhere. We're gonna start by spray. Oh, did I get... I don't think I have enough repels for this, actually. I most certainly do not. Oh well, if we need more, we can get more. Max repel, go. So, press R, and there's a little cutie fly. Now we can't yet see its stats. Oh wow, okay. For some reason I thought that'd do more damage. Although that actually works out pretty dang well for catching Pokemon. This is number 2. I forgot to switch. I'm a genius. I need to put Roly-Poly up front so he can actually do things. There we go. Alright, now we can see its first move. So I do want to test something. What happens if we just run? Alright, so that does reset the counter, but that doesn't matter because now we can see its first move and its ability. What we're looking for is one with Sticky Web. Now we could fight a few more, get its search level up. Because getting that chain level up, getting the search level up and the chain level will give it a chance to have better stats and also the move we're looking for. Okay, now we can see its potential. The stars on the left there. Every one that's filled in is a guaranteed 31 IV. And if we just stand here for long enough, then Cutie Fly will get away. Today I learned. Oh, it's over here. Orb. You can just press B to cancel out of it if you don't get quite what you want. Again, building a chain will give you a better chance, but it's oftentimes faster to just do it like this. And if you don't immediately see the Pokemon on your screen, you can follow that arrow on the bottom right. That one has one perfect IV. Probably could have gone for that. Had a little, alright, that has Stun Spore. Might as well go ahead and... Haha, you can't stun me, na 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 na. Stop dodging! You rude, rude girl. What the fuck? Why does that keep happening? There we go. Ay caramba. I'm definitely gonna have to go through my boxes soon and see if I've got any other Pokemon that have perfect IVs for future breeding purposes. This one does not get a name. Wahaha. Oop. And of course the reason that we use the, Sticky Web, perfect! The reason that we use the, Repel here is to keep us from encountering any random wild Pokemon that will break our chain and cause the one we're actually looking for to get away. Hey, speaking of Sticky Web! Okay, now this one gets a nickname. Her name shall be Ribbon, since we're talking about Kirby. Speaking of Kirby, I am so hype for you to start Kirby 64. Have I mentioned that I'm hype yet? Because I'm freaking hype. Alright, well it turns out we didn't need a max repel after all, but that's fine. Let's go ahead and get some super repels while we're here, just so I don't forget for later. And oh, actually, I should have done something in Fallshore City first. Actually, gonna go ahead and grab Titanium back out of the box. Hey, buddy. Because we need to check our stats real quick. Stat scanner, here it is. I can see. Okay. So I believe... Yes, I believe we're gonna want... Are we gonna want speed and attack, or are we gonna want to go for something else? Speed would probably be the best choice, actually. Yeah, okay. So, these three here. These three are the Pokemon I've actually focused on as far as their natures and stuff. I haven't bothered a whole lot with that yet, just because it's a little bit of a pain. But being able to just soft reset and quickly know what nature you're getting is very helpful. That's why I've done it with the gift Pokemon. So, we're actually going to work on their stats a bit today, but in order to do that, we're going to have to do a little reset. Well, not a full, reset. But, we saw that Fallshore City sells EV-reducing berries. Let's go ahead and take out those stats that we don't need. I should have done this first, but I don't plan well. So we can't actually just go straight this way. That sucks. Build another staircase here, you cowards. And then Fallshore City is this way. It's down, right? Yes, I was correct! Haha, my sense of direction isn't absolutely terrible. It's terrible, I just got lucky that time. Alright, and which one of you was it? What are you? You sell TMs. Get your stat reducing items here. Alright, let's take a quick peek and see how many we're gonna need. Actually, do we already have any before I do that? It's possible we may have just randomly picked some up on the road. No. Alright, so for titanium, that's 6 HP berries, 6 defense. Damn, 7 special attack. And 4 special defense. Oops. For Zoodle, we're gonna need 4 more HP berries, 9 attack berries. You have almost the most IVs in the stat that you are supposed to be worst in. Why do you do this to me? 4 more defense. Special attack can stay. Special defense is 3. Hello, Oz! Yes, we have Scarf Dog. You know, we should probably get him some berries, too. Alright. Jeez Louise, Nala. Why do so many Pokemon give attack EVs? 15, then defense, 15. Special attack naturally stays up. Special defense, we're gonna need 4 more. And speed stays. Special attack. Okay. Oh, sorry, I was writing some stuff down. What's that, the Scarf Dog on the left? Old Bastard! The Crabimble! It is indeed a design. Alright. So, I calculated, and if I'm not an idiot, that's gonna be 17 of these. Oh, this is gonna cost a lot of money. Okay, 17. The good news is we're gonna be doing a lot of trainer battles here soon, so we will be making some more cash. 20 attack. Let me double check. 16 defense. Eight special attack. And 12 special defense. Ow, my wallet. Alright, now we gotta give these carefully. I'm curious, actually. How friendly are my Pokemon toward me? Titanium adores you. Okay. Legos is gonna be a risky one, so we'll do him last. Zoodle became more friendly. Okay, so that's... This is gonna take a sec. I think you can just press... No, I was wrong. I thought you could press a button and activate the stat scanner, but... Okay, so Zoodle is gonna need 3 HP berries, 9 attack berries, 4 defense berries, and 3 special defense berries. Nala, you will need 5 HP berries, 11 attack berries, 5 defense berries, special attack stays, 4 special defense. And Legos, you will need 2 HP berries, attack stays, 1 defense berry, 1 special attack berry, 1 special defense berry, speed stays. Okay. And Titanium can just eat whatever the heck he wants. Too bad, only special violence in this house. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Nala gets 1, 3, 4, 5. And Legos 1, 2. Perfect. Alright, so Nala does adore us, so we can just go ahead and start spamming these. Zoodle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Zoodle adores us now, yay! That's all we need from those. Alright. Go ahead and do the 1 on Legos. And since everyone else adores us now, we can safely spam these until we run out. Special attack. Legos gets 1 of these. Titanium gets the rest, because Titanium is a physical attacker. Perfect. And finally the Greppa Berry. Legos gets 1, and everyone else gets spam. And there we go, that should do it. Let's just double check. Yep, perfect. Perfect, perfect, and perfect. Alright, so now that we've got that out of the way, and we've lost quite a bit of money in the process. No one ever said being a trainer was cheap. I did not mean to press that button! That was my bad. Sorry about that, y'all. I didn't know that that was a thing I could do. Well, today I learned. I constantly do this kind of stuff with my dual monitors. I'll have one window selected, but then I want to do something in another window, but I won't actually select that window. Oftentimes, when I'm playing, well, pretty much any online game that has WASD, WASD support, saying WASD is hard, I'll try to move in game, but I'll just end up typing gibberish in Discord. Oh boy, this stream is a disaster. This is scuffed. I scuffed so hard I forgot what the word was for scuffed. Dresco, yes. Ay, caramba. Alright. Now back to Dresco Town. Go ahead and heal up in the Pokemon Center because we can. Do 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 do. Day has been a day. I can't really say today has been much of a day, capital letters for me. It's just that the change in temperature and whatnot is kind of screwed with me. Okay. So for right now, we're gonna put Quacker and Old Bastard in the box. Because today we're pulling some double duty. Just give me a moment to check what my double duty is. Nagius will definitely be, yeah, speed and special attack. And Rabumbi, also speed and special attack. Huh. Funny how that works out. Problem is I don't remember which of these trainers does which stats. So, oh hey, there's someone new here. Who are you and what do you do? My psychic powers enhance my mental defense. I assume you're going to do special defense. Look at the baby. Yes, that is definitely special defense. Not what we want. I'm not sure at what point this person showed up, but I guess when we got a certain number of gym badges. I know the water trainer is speed. Ah, yes. Gestern. Taste my physical dark fury. Now, if I recall, yep, this guy's a double battle. 1,000 total, nice. Because I don't want to get the wrong stats on my Pokemon, and I can't remember which trainer trains which stat. Well, that's not great. Oh, you motherfucker. Thank you for not punching yourself, Titanium. Much appreciated. And this is what I mean by double duty. This isn't the best setup, but Titanium and Legos are getting their attack EVs, and the rest of my team is getting some well-needed level ups. We might be screwed though, cause yeah, this is not the greatest setup. You know what? We're just gonna we're gonna mulligan that one. You do HP, I know that. Well, you do speed and all my Pokemon need speed, so we might as well go with this one. Right, water types are somehow resistant against steel. I'm not gonna pretend I understand how that works. Yeah, we're definitely gonna swap out there. Zoodle! And you know what I'm gonna do, actually? After this, I'm gonna go ahead and give Zoodle the amulet coin so we can make some more moolah. So I'm not gonna worry about maxing anyone's stats out right now. I do want to try to do most of my future grinding off-stream. I just kind of wanted to show off, well, partially just wanted to show off, like, what we were doing here. And that's really all I got. I'm just not a huge fan of just, I don't know, like, I don't know what I would do for grinding streams. I don't feel like I have a whole lot to talk about is the problem. There's not much I can really commentate on, except, oh, Zoodle uses another Mega Drain, oh man! You've dried up my water. And we don't get a ton of money from that, unfortunately. The rabbits? What rabbits? Actually, do I even have the amulet coin with me? Yes, I do. Oh! Oh yeah, I only have the power belts. And this guy right here will heal us. Power girdle. What happens if we tell him to change position? Yes, we can tell him to move in front of the door. That'll... Actually, no. I don't want him there. Yes, move next to the door. In order to re-challenge a trainer, we have to exit and re-enter. So... Okay, let me think. You do speed. You do special defense. You do attack. You do HP. Do you do special attack? What only happens on Tuesdays? I wasn't paying attention to what I was saying. My special fire types will burn you to a crisp. Actually, no, this is a terrible idea. I forgot. You need attack. Okay. Hardy, hardy, har. Right, I forgot that the one Pokemon that we have that's actually good against fire types needs attack and not special attack. I just thought of something. Hold on a moment. I'm going to check something. Yes! Okay, this is good. Okay, do I have... I do! I have Thief. Okay, this is fine, yeah. We'll go ahead and give that to Warlock, just temporarily. Because... unfortunately, we're gonna have to go back to Fallshore for this. I apologize for the back and forth, but I did not think this through. But I can make our grinding a little easier. Unfortunately, I don't remember when we get the other power items. So that will make the EV training a little bit difficult. But I can make our level training a lot easier. You remember those Happiny that we found back on Route 10, I believe it was? Or was it 9? I'm always getting them mixed up. Actually, where are they? Okay, I'm in the right place. Nice. Let's use another repel. Just gonna use a super one this time, and this time we're going to put Happiny on our dex nav. There you are. Oh, there is another thing I should probably show off, but I'll check this. I forgot to change. I'm Boo Boo the Fool. I forgot. I keep forgetting to put the right Pokemon up front. God damn it. Best of luck, Raikou. Yeah, we really don't care about this, but... Alright, so this Happiny does not have any items. Much appreciated, my dude. Alright, first, let's put Warlock up front. Let's also talk to the Chansey, so we can get his PP. Right. The wild Pokemon here are stronger than Warlock. Haha, yes, PP, funny word. Okay, so I am gonna have to put someone else up front, just to keep wild Pokemon from attacking my face. Actually, I'll show off real quick. If you... No, wait. Auto run, here we go. If we have auto run enabled... Oh, auto run automatically turns off. That's actually really helpful. because trying to run will scare off the wild Pokemon. Although pressing B just cancels the search anyway, so... Shrug. Oh, you are just a rude girl. Thank you for not thieving yourself. Alright, that one just... No, wait! Perfect! That's exactly what we wanted! Yes! Wild Happiny can hold lucky eggs. Lucky eggs will make our grinding a lot smoother. I think we're going to want to go ahead and grab 3 of them if we can. It can indeed offer me an egg in this trying time. It's the less common of Happiness held items. It usually just has oval stones, but we got really lucky with that one. Alright, you don't have anything. Okay, this one does have an item. We can see if they're holding items now, so that's good. It won't tell us which item, unfortunately, but we can at least see that it has an item, so that we know it's worth thieving. Now, what do you have for me? Oh. Right, it doesn't automatically go into my bag in this game. I forgot that's a radical red thing. Curses! I have to actually take it off of Warlock. Okay. Oh, jeez. Sorry, I just popped a few things I didn't think I'd pop. Who doesn't have an item? And also does not have an item. This one has an item. So how are y'all doing today? I didn't get a chance to ask y'all yet. Been a little bit busy chattering about the video game. Good, glad to hear. Ow. Brainstorming for tabletop games while brainstorming for tabletop games. That's honestly pretty impressive, Joe. Did we just get another one? No, that's just the opal stone. Dang. What were you writing on? Stop sweet kissing me, you rude little bath toy. Another oval stone. gonna heal up. Whoops. Accidentally knocked my water into my table. Oh, luckily I didn't spill any. Oh wait, Warlock's still holding that oval stone. God damn it. That is one really good quality of life feature that Radical Red has, is that, actually, can I adjust that here? I feel like I saw a setting for that somewhere. But yeah, if I recall correctly, in Radical Red, items that are thieved from wild Pokemon automatically go into your bag. So it's really handy for when you're farming certain items. Early on in the game, you can encounter wild Meowths, which will hold, I don't remember, I think they actually hold nuggets. So you can money farm off of them pretty well. Oval. Please, RNG. Please give egg. I'm gonna do something to make my life a smidgen easier. Gonna put Thief in the first slot. Yeah, you can harsh my attack anytime you want, I guess. Muscle memory. Another oval stone. I don't care about your stinky rocks. Accidentally pressing select. Oh yeah, I was gonna check my options. I have Thief in the first slot now. You don't need to do that anymore. It's another gosh dang oval stone. Why do you do this to me? Battle effects, battle style, battle difficulty, item restrictions, EXP gain. No, it's just the wild items that you get a prompt for. Right. Wait, did I? Forgot to say this oval stone. I wonder if these sell for anything. Another gosh dang Dovelstone. This would be easier if we had a Pokemon with Frisk. You know, hopefully we'll actually get to do the gym today, and this won't just be 3 hours of me grinding and desperately trying to figure out something to commentate on. Oh, it's no, when you put it that way, it sounds horrible! Besides, I'm not even stealing their lunch, I'm just stealing their rocks. Most of the time. I apparently am physically incapable of not bullying small children. No, I was being sarcastic. No, wait, why? Let me get no. Another rock. Hey, at least I'm leaving them alive. You have an item. And you have seismic toss. You know what, I've decided. I want you on my team, eventually at some point. If I didn't think that'd do that much damage, well, I accidentally murdered it. I thought that wouldn't do as much damage as it did. Well, guess you can call me William Afton. I'm sorry, that was terrible. I'm gonna go defenestrate myself now. You're fortunate. I hate that I know who William Afton is. I hate that I know enough about the freaking Five Nights at Freddy's lore to know who William Afton is. And know that he won't stay dead! God, that series makes me so mad. Look, see? This happening is gonna be just fine. Look, you saw I was almost fully healed. Did I actually take that thing off? I did, okay, cool. Warlock is the best thief. Okay, you know what? I think we're about done here. I'm gonna keep going until this repel wears off, but I'm getting tired of trying to farm for this. I have one. That's fine. I just have one lucky egg, unfortunately. Okay, yeah, no, see, that one's fair. That one's fair. I did actually steal that one's lunch. But everyone else, it's just been rocks. Haha, I have levitate. Oh, we got one! Nice! Hold on. I might be able to check? Oh! Oh, it's only 5%. I thought it'd be a little higher than that, but you know what? I guess that makes sense. If we could find wild blissies, they have a 50% chance and the 5% chance. So, yeah, that explains a lot. Thanks for the egg. Yeah, that's exactly! I'll sell all the oval stones and buy my own lunch. Problem solved, for me! Yeah, we're gonna go out until we run out of, actually no, we're just gonna go ahead and put it here because we got 2 of them. That's really all we need right now. Gonna get this last one, see if maybe we can get a little lucky. Probably not. Nope. I honestly would have laughed if I had gotten lucky there, but oh well. Yep, there we go. We gotta go through a little bit of grass to get through, but oh well. Maybe we'll find another happening. I should take that oval stone from you, though. Okay. We managed to get 2 lucky eggs. That's pretty good, considering it only has a 5% drop rate. I legit thought it was a bit higher than that. But I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Lucky egg, like, it's just a really good item. So I'm not surprised it's rare. One day I will... Actually, you know what? One day I won't even have to bother remembering which way is which in here, because one day I will have Fly, and I can just go wherever I want. But this is a good substitute for now. I'm really glad that this game has this, because otherwise getting to these different areas with the... Like, especially with the trainer house in, like, one of the first towns, that would be such a pain to backtrack to. Oh yeah, and the time rolled over, so... Let's watch some TV, see if there's any good swarms up. We could have gotten a Stantler earlier, but I kinda didn't want to bother. Swarm of Burmy have appeared around Route 4. That's just a sponsor by Q-Core. Alright, real quick. How... We're right next to that, so... Might as well grab one. Get really poly out here. Sorry, Titanium, you're going in the box for a minute. Unfortunately, we do have to go through the forest to actually get to the grass in Route 4. At least I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Route 4, Grimwoods, more Route 4, yes, okay. Alright, let's go get Worm. I remember where Worm is. I think... yeah, we go this way. Here we are. And I wonder if we can dex nav it. We can! Oops. I do not want Turbo Boost. I want the opposite of that. Bingo! What? Okay, Roly-Poly, you need to get your eyes checked, because you keep missing constantly. Why are you like this? You stinky boy. Oh, this is how we're playing this, huh? Oh, thank you. Oh! Oh, that's a thing it can do, huh? Well... into the ball you go. There we go, one Burmy caught. Now, one Pokemon that we have not yet run into, despite being able to encounter it at this point, is Ditto. We can actually catch Ditto at this point in the game. If its cloak is broken in battle, it quickly remakes the cloak with materials nearby. I thought that said clock at first. Meet O-Worm. Okay, now that we're finally done goofing around, and being a big old dingus. Let's give our lucky eggs. Where are they? Here we are. Let's give our lucky eggs to Warlock and Ribbon. Alright, we need to... I want to run to the Pokemon anyway, so... Yes, I'd like to sell all these rocks. I'm going to use them to buy lunch. Ovalstone. We have 11 of these. We're gonna sell 10. We want to keep one. 10,000. That is not terrible. So 1,000 each. Not great, but they're pretty easy to farm for. So, you know. Alright, put Titan back in the party. Getting Zoodle up front. Zoodle has the amulet coin. And let's save. Our main goal is to get our two new teammates to level cap. Because this gym strategy is going to specifically revolve around them. It's a pretty simple idea, and it's not even my own. I'm kind of sad that Breadgun isn't here today, but he's the one who gave me the idea during the last stream. Basically, we're going to use Rabambi's Sticky Web. Most of Mel's Pokemon are pretty slow, but his Ace, not so much. His Ace can absolutely wipe the floor with us with its speed and power. Sticky Web is where that is. Well, that's where Sticky Web comes into play. And then Miss Magius, thanks to the move tutor, with a well, not the move tutor, the move relearner, can learn Moongeist Beam. He may not have as good of a special attack stat as, say, Gengar, but being able to learn Moongeist Beam, that's pretty damn powerful. So that's pretty much the gist of this strategy. We send out Ribbon to put in sticky webs and then get immediately decimated by the Beware, because that's the first Pokemon that Mel sends out. And then we send in Warlock to do the cleanup. I'm trying to learn Draining Kiss. That's a pretty good move, yeah. Definitely better than Fairy Wind. I'm not too worried about her moveset aside from keeping Sticky Web, but hey, never hurts to have some better moves. So for right now, we're just gonna grind on two. That was about to be a very poorly constructed sentence. We're going to EV train using Tuber Renee's Pokemon, while simultaneously leveling up our two gym aces. This is hopefully not something I will have to do for the rest of the gyms, especially on Just Difficult. Mel is just a very specific kind of frustrating. I'm gonna be honest. I hate his character, I hate his gym, I hate everything about him. The only reason that I'm not just going down to easy mode is because I have some goddamn pride. I had to do that last time, and I ain't doing it again. We're gonna beat this bastard on difficult at the very least. Alright, Ribbon's level 20. Alright, Warlock's level 31, we're getting closer, Ribbon's 21. Again, not getting a ton of money with each battle with her because she is, like, a kindergartner. And once again, we're at the point where I'm beating up small children. This is just my legacy now, isn't it? My legacy is just beating up small children. When did this become my life? How could this happen to me? I made my mistakes. I don't remember the rest of the words. That's all. Sorry. Got nowhere to run. I can't escape my stream audience. I mean, I could just, like, log off. But that'd be lame. Legos is level 30, nice. Ribbon's level 22 now. I thought you were just making a funny, but no, you just made a typo. I'll tell you one thing for sure. If I ever go back and play this game on Expert, or actually no, I'm never playing this game on Insane. I don't hate myself that much. But if I ever go back and play this on Expert, I am 1000% turning Sandbox mode on. Warlock's level 32, nice. Pain split. The user adds its HP to the foe's HP and then equally shares the total HP. We don't need Thief anymore. Silver Wind! Actually, that may not have been the best choice. Silverwind only has 5 PP, but... beef. Listen here, small child. You're going to keep giving me your money, and you're going to like it. I mean, you're going to keep helping me train, because you're an incredibly nice person. I'm very grateful for everything that you're doing for me and my Pokémon. But also give me your money. When did I become such an asshole, you guys? Thank you. Thank you for the forgive. I wonder how we're doing with Zoodle's speed EVs. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be doing my grinding off stream from now on. Oh, son of a... Why does the fish know gust? Who taught the fish how to blow air? Oh, 25 for Ribbon. Dried up her... Ribbon's evolving! You know what disturbs me about Pokemon like Sylveon and Ribombee? Those things that look like clothes? Those are part of its body. That's either skin or some kind of external organ. I don't want to touch it. Pollen Puff. The user attacks the foe with exploding Pollen Puff. If the target is an ally, it heals instead. Screw Silverwind, I'm taking Pollen Puff. Actually, I wonder what the Pokédex has to say about Ribombee. Some of Ribombee's pollen puffs are highly nutritious. They are sometimes sold as supplements. Okay, that doesn't tell me anything about its weird scarf organ, but thanks. Zoodle is currently sitting at 113 speed EVs, and 1 special defense EV because we, Oh. Looks like something that we, wait. Is everyone getting credit for this? Is the EXP share also giving shared EVs? Well, it's a good thing I'm doing the speed one then, because all my Pokemon need speed. Speed! Oh yeah, definitely. Yep. Alright, I'm fine with just 1 in these stats, because that won't really matter. As long as I have, as long as I have 4 left over, it's fine. I honestly probably shouldn't splurge on all those EV reducing berries, because unless we manage to get everyone up to max EVs here, which we're not, then we're gonna end up just getting their stats all screwed up again when we go to fight Mel. I am Boo Boo the Fool. Ooh, Legos is 31, nice. Honestly, the best way to actually level train would be to use the HP trainer up there, because he uses things like Blissey and Audino, and those give a lot of experience. I definitely feel like EV trading should be something that's more like based on the Pokemon's own efforts, instead of, oh, you killed this thing that happens to give you speed stats. I mean, like, I kinda get it, like, if you're fighting something fast and you're gonna end up being faster if you're going to end up beating it, but it just makes it really hard to actually train the way you want, especially in the early game. Oh yeah, no, it's like I've said before, one thing that I really like about this game is how it feels like a real Pokemon game with its tutorials, but it also goes enough into detail about the existence and training of like EVs and IVs to make it so that like a serious newbie could understand it. Like, this game isn't specifically geared toward the hardcore players. There's definitely a place for the hardcore players in it, but if you're not crazy into like competitive battling and have every single Pokemon's moveset and stat spread memorized, you can still enjoy this game on the lower difficulties. There's just a lot to really like about this game. Alright, how we doing? Level 27 on Ribbon, level 34 on Warlock. I think once we hit level 30 on Ribbon, I think we can go give it a shot. I'm not really getting my hopes up, but one thing that I would like to see in Gen 9 is a much less obtuse system. Like the main games have already gotten better at it. Like being able to actually see your freaking EVs and whatnot. But, like, such a big part of the system, like, for so long it went completely unknown. And you'd have to, like, either be a data miner or look online to figure out what the heck was going on half the time. Like I said, the main games have gotten better. It would just be nice to see it, you know, I'd like to see something like this, like a place where you can specifically train these EVs. Although, there was that one minigame in X and Y that lets you EV train. That was actually pretty handy. What was there in Sun and Moon for EV training? I feel like there had to be something, unless I'm just a crazy person who actually EV trained the quote-unquote correct way. Hello, Ryun! Yeah, that's another thing. Oh yeah, there was the Pokepelago playground, right. It's been a while since I've played Gen 7, I don't remember. But yes, that's very true, Ryun. The main part of the games are really easy enough that you don't have to worry about it. It's really only when you get into like the post-game battle facilities and of course the PvP that you really have to start worrying about the stats. But I like to see it more integrated into the main game, like not necessarily like as a mandatory kind of thing, because obviously some people just want to play Pokemon casually. They just want to play with their favorites, and not every Pokemon has great stats. I mean, Lord knows a lot of my favorites have crappy stats. But, you know, it'd just be nice to see it more at the forefront, just as kind of a, hey, this exists, you can do this if you want to become stronger. Instead of having to go on Bulbapedia or Cerebi and trying to figure out what the hell EVs are. Delibird Enjoyer, you're a person of class. My personal favorite is Raichu, and it's never really been... It's never had good luck in the stat department. But yes, having more Pokemon actually be good would be very, very nice. That's another thing that I like about Radical Red, even though I never actually finished it. There's a lot of rebalancing that made more Pokemon viable, and like even Unbound here has a lot of changes that make more Pokemon viable. Pyroar has a Noble Roar, not a Royal Roar. Wow, try saying that 5 times fast. There have been some changes to some Pokemon stats as of Gen 6. But, you know, not always enough. And that was actually one thing that I liked about Mega Evolution, was that it gave certain Pokemon more of a chance to shine that otherwise wouldn't have been very good. But then, you know, we all know what happened to that. Ah, you stinky frog. You stinky frog that happens to sound like a Jigglypuff. Right, yeah. Aegislash got unnerfed in this game. But yeah, that seems to be the only stat change. Everything else is like movesets and abilities and whatnot, which is still helpful. It's just not as like not as complete as Radical Red, and even Drayano's hacks have a lot of that same type and stat rebalancing. I'm excited for Volt White and Blaze Black Redux. Or was it the opposite? His Black and White 2 remakes. There. I promise I can talk. I'm just an idiot. How are we doing? Warlock is almost at level cap. Ribbon still needs a little more leveling. Ugh, Zoodle, please. There we go, Warlock has hit level cap. There we go, Ribbon is now level 30. Aromatherapy, I don't think we're gonna need that. All status problems in the party. No, I don't think we're really gonna be using her as a cleric. I mean, honestly, her only reason for existing right now is to set up Sticky Web and then die. Okay, that's enough grinding for now. Don't know about y'all, but I'm pretty sick of it. Put Ribbon up front. Quacker, you can replace Titanium, because Titanium is going to get absolutely destroyed if he gets sent out in that gem. Let me double check my items. You have Twisted Spoon, you've got the Hard Stone, you've got a Black Belt. Is there anything we can give Ribbon? Yeah, no, nothing that's really gonna help. What does Legos have? Legos is already holding... Right! Legos has the safety goggles. I'm gonna go ahead and give him the soft sand. Zoodle can have his Miracle Seed back. Warlock didn't need the Lucky Egg anymore. I'll go ahead and keep a Lucky Egg on Ribbon, just because. This is just difficult. Unfortunately, Mel's gym absolutely decimated me the first time I played this game, so I'm coming in extra prepared. Sadly, I'm not good enough at Pokemon to play on Expert. I wish I was. Okay. And one more thing we need to do. It's somewhere along the... Where is it? Where is it? I could have swore I had it. Do I not actually have it? I could... Oh my god. I don't have it. I'm an idiot. I thought I had a Dusk Stone. I don't deny I'm Boo Boo the Fool. Peck the entirety of my neck. Well, I guess we're going in baby mode. Oh, I mean, he still has a Mega Lopunny on difficult, but a Mega Kangaskhan on insane sounds like hell. Especially if it's pre-nerf. Indeed, I'm the driver of this clown car. Well, good thing we're going in with Sticky Web. This'll only slightly suck. Hex isn't a bad move either. We should be okay. Unfortunately, I cannot take credit for it. Another viewer who was here last week gave me the idea. I'm very grateful because, like I said, this gym absolutely handed my butt to me the first time I played it. Oh boy, I literally had to turn the game down to easy/vanilla or whatever it was called back then. Because I just got so frustrated with dealing with it. Toxic Spikes, that's a good one too. Wear down that friggin' mill tank. Alright, actually first things first, let's make sure we're fully prepared. We need to make sure we've got our supplies. Ooh, that would have been a really good idea. The main reason I'm using Sticky Web is to deal with the Lopunny. Let's grab a bunch of super potions. Got a couple of revives. Should be good on status items, so... Oh hey, the rain stopped! Oh, it's 9 PM. Hold on. Last thing I promise. Sort of Pikachu. Oh, I can't get to Vival Woods yet. Why must you taunt me, game? God, that is just rubbing salt in the wound.
Are you ready?
No, I'm not ready, game. I'm incredibly not ready. I hate this gym with all of my being. Nothing over here. Nothing over here. No way to go but down. Down to the pits of Mel Hell. Whee! Because that's what we're calling it from now on. Mel Hell. Once this was a water-type gym, but removing thousands of liters of water cost too much, so we kept it. Good for you. Good for you in your bikini. Oh, I know. I've beaten this game before. No spoilers for the rest of the of the crew, but yeah, I've been through it. Yeah, there we go. That works perfectly. I didn't want to send out Warlock right away, because I figured it would just go immediately into a wake-up slap and then kick my ass. Oh no, my attack fell. Whatever shall I do? Incinerate is 60, Echoed Voice is only 40. Ooh. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Ooh, that didn't hurt as much as I thought it would. Wow, okay. Morale is 55 but doesn't get stab bonus, so we'll go with Echoed Voice. Yep, that Royal Roar really puts in work. I used to work here back then, but not much has changed since. And this is why we brought a buttload of supplies. Game, stop asking me if I'm ready. The answer is always going to be no. I reiterate, I hate this place. Okay, so I'm actually gonna put Warlock up front for the regular trainers. And just for the time being, I'm gonna give him... Where is it? Quick Claw. I like the water aesthetic. It's much prettier to look at than a normal background. I'd assume that'd just be a plain white void for a normal type gym. Almost there! You're lying. You're lying so hard. A baby! The baby will now be decimated. The baby survived with 1 HP. Oh god! Ha. I'm kidding. It's still a lot farther to Mel. I knew it, you little brat.
Are you ready?
That's gonna get annoying real fast, isn't it? I did not mean to use a super repel, I meant to use a super potion. Maybe now the trainers will leave me alone. And I'm actually gonna do something I meant to do sooner, but I am a genius. We're actually just gonna do regular EXP gain for actually... I can't use a level cap without using the EXP share. That kinda sucks, actually. Screw it, I don't even care. I'll just get more berries later. If I need more money, I'll just beat up a bunch of babies and take their rocks. Oh god, which way is the right way? You're just a fuck. Have you noticed? The average beauty quotient of this gym is significantly higher than the national average. That's great. Sentret! Please let me have it. I love Sentret and Furret so much. Joe, what did you say yes to? No, the baby. A long baby. It's okay. I forget stuff all the time too. Ow! I hate it here. You may have won the battle, but I am definitely ahead in my looks. I don't care. Someone please turn off the background music. It's gonna give me an aneurysm. There's nothing even over here. Why do you exist? It's been scientifically proven that looking at attractive people as opposed to normal ones reduces stress. I think that's why Mel employs us. Yeah, that's the reason. Wait, that just leads back here. Grass? Don't go chasing waterfalls. Ha, it's funny. Ow. Done sparse. Everyone's favorite little derp. It literally has the word dunce in its name. It's going to kick my ass now. Yep. Oh, fuck me sideways. Oh, thank goodness. Stuffle. Let me think. I don't have anything that's gonna work well against that. Well, at least I can send out Nala without worrying. That's what happens when you chase waterfalls! Did you notice? One of the Laprases is in a different position than the rest. Pardon me. Their repellent's effect wore off. I forgot I used that. Oh, good job, Self. Super proud of you. Ha, juked it. There was a Pokemon hiding under the lily pad. Random Lombre alert. I didn't actually mean to use that, I meant to use Psybeam, but this works, I suppose. Ah! Ah! I see. That's how you're going to play. Ow, you rude boy. Okay, I see how it is. This is not my smartest move. But I can do this. Haha, you can't fake me out anymore. Well, I murdered it. Whoopsie boopsie. That's not the only one I can get, right? No, you can find Lotaz on Route 10. Yeah, that's fine. Game just decided it wanted to be an asshole. I'm not gonna let it bother me. It's fine. I don't care about this song at all. It really doesn't bother me one bit. I'm not gonna bother fighting you. Wait, is that all you do? Is just take me up here? Oh! Oh! You did a thing! Thank you! Nope, frick. I'm Mel's personal secretary. In order to schedule a meeting with him, you must first defeat me in battle. I accidentally pressed left. I didn't mean to press left, guys. Alright, we're gonna have to give Warlock a Lepa Berry after this. Oh, you are a rude girl. Thank you for not having skill link. Alright, please. Please punch yourself in the face. No, of course, why would you? Why would RNG work in my favor at all? No, please set this thing on fire. Thanks. Ooh, nice one. I guess I can pencil you in for a battle before Mel's hourly touch-up. God, I hate this man. You know, I'm gonna check something real quick. Static encounters. Okay, so I can't see what moves it has, but this Lombre that shows up is daily. For some reason. There must be something special about it. I didn't think I would do enough damage to KO it, but I guess it would have had a quad weakness to water here, so whoopsie poopsie! Where does this go? think this just takes me... Oh, that takes me over here. Alright, so they're both the same, it seems. No, not quite. The one on the left leads to an artist, which I'm not fighting. Screw that. And I know I have my autosaves on, but I'm gonna save anyway. I need to rearrange my party before I save. You know what? We're gonna rearrange the party. Look, Smeargle is already a pain to deal with. I don't want to deal with it when it's inverse battled. Where's that? Here it is. I'll give Ribbon the amulet coin. Okay. Let's save again. And here we freaking go. We're incredibly subpar. But it's either this or we spend another 2 hours grinding, and I don't want to do that. Howdy there, partner. Good to see you again so soon. I hope my humble abode is to your liking and all. If not, I'm sure there's something else around you can keep your eyes on. I'm literally 16, my dude. I mean, it's clear you went all over this here town and the next looking for little old me. I kid. That look there tells me you're not battling me for fun. Look, I ain't one to prod. That's none of my beeswax. But as gym leader, I can't just up and fork over a badge to any old cowpoke. So, let's just get this on. Let this handsome fella test your mettle. And yes, he's literally shirtless. He wears no shirt in battle. He pulls a Brock, except he's 1,000 times more insufferable. And those are some serious man boobs there. Damn. You're still an insufferable prick, though. Your nice boobs don't change that. Yep. Instant death. We have no choice but to send out Warlock and pray. Oh, that's not good. That barely did any damage. Oh, this absolutely sucks all of the dick. Okay, plan B. I lied, I don't have a plan B. I don't know what I'm doing, you guys. I'm scared. I want my mommy. Alright, okay. I know this guy has Fire Punch, which means Zoodle's gonna be my best bet here. Because everything else should just do neutral damage, and I can at least get Leech Seed off. There we go, get a good drain. Ow, my speed. Has stupidly high special defense. What the fuck? Oh, it's not its special defense, it's just that it has stupid high HP. Of course you're gonna use a Hyper Potion, you absolute dicklord. Hello? Oh. Oh, you have a Heliolisk. Well, this sucks for me. It's alright, it's alright. Quacker's a good girl. She'll manage. Let's liquidate this motherfucker. I'm going to backflip into a landmine in pure fucking frustration. I can't believe I forgot that Heliolisk has, frickin' dry skin. No matter, no matter. You're not the only one with healing items, Mel. Oh, we got really lucky with that paralysis. We could've got seriously screwed over by that. Alright, back to the Beware. Zoodle, I'm counting on you. Zoodle, you had one job. I mean, you have a lot of jobs, really, but this is a really important one. Luckily, Beware has pretty naturally low speed, so we should be able to get this off. Perfect. And its stupid high HP actually works to our advantage this time, because that's more health for us to sap from it. Somehow I knew you were going to do that, Mel. Somehow I knew. But it's fine. That's just another round of healing for me. Now I'm starting to get the southern twang. I'm starting to think that Leaf Tornado is actually a garbage move. $78? That's a weirdly specific number. What is happening? What? Why? Why does it say 40? I'm so confused. There shouldn't be any stat changes for it to factor in. Oh god, here we go. Okay. Alright. First things first. Actually, no. No, we're gonna leave Zoodle out. I'm sorry, Zoodle, but I'm gonna need you for this. We're gonna need to get this thing worn down as much as possible. Why does this thing move faster than me? Why the fuck does the cow move faster than me? No, guys, seriously. What the fuck? I'm scared. I reiterate, I want my mommy. At least she doesn't do a ton of damage. We might actually be able to just stall this one out. You know, I just realized status effects would actually be a really bad idea for this gym unless you can one-shot these guys, because I'm pretty sure they all know Facade, except maybe Heliolisk. Oh, go eat your entire pecs. Alright. Looks like Mel's sending out the big guns. Everyone ready? Cause I ain't. Zoodle, I'm counting on you. Just hold on long enough to do this. Because, ladies and gents, we have our first enemy Mega Evolution. I think. Ooh! Got us on the fake outs. Even with the sticky web, that thing is fast. Alright, Zoodle. I need you to hang in there just a little longer. You're surprisingly my ace in this fight. You've been kinda kicking ass. But I think, despite that, I'm gonna swap over to Nala. Or you can swap back to Miltank, that works too. Go fuck yourself into the 8th dimension, Mel. I think I know what this Miltank's about to do, and I'm definitely gonna want to swap out for it. No, Fire Punch! I mean, that's pretty much similar to what I thought was gonna happen, but, you know. Can't believe Miltank just drank itself indeed. Again, luckily Miltank doesn't do a ton of damage with that. So if Mel will just stop switching like a dick, we could stall this out. But it's okay because we're also milk drinking. I hate this thing. I hate it so much, you guys! Alright, Mel, if that's the game you're gonna play. Wow, you're just being a little obnoxious butt, aren't you? Go-Go can also use milk drink. Accuracy fall. I get the feeling she's about to use another milk drink. Wow, what do you know? I was right. Alright, this is okay, actually. Annoying, but okay. I think if Miltank doesn't use milk drink this turn, no, she's going to anyway because she hates me. That move has to run on PP eventually. Okay. Frickin' finally. Now, just one last hurdle. Alrighty, time to fight as good as we look, I reckon. And we actually get to hear the victory music this time. Oh yes, we're actually faster. Nice one, Raiko! Congrats on finishing! Yes! We did it! We didn't even use our actual strategy. Warlock just sort of stayed on the sidelines the whole time. But you know what? This is fine. We fucking won! Suck a dick, Mel! Preferably your own. Congrats, partner. But I still think that if we've been fighting for style points, I'd win that no problemo. Yeah, I'm gonna need you to just... leave. Forever. Goodbye. Holy moly! Thought the format would trip you up some, but you sure showed me. Guess the badge is yours after all. Here, one fall badge, compliments of Mel. Can it be compliments of literally anyone else? That's why it's called the fall badge. It's actually pretty cool. With the fall badge, any Pokemon up to level 60 will obey you. It also allows you to move heavy boulders using strength. Honestly, I don't rightly know why any strong Pokemon can't already do this. But that's just one of the weird ways the world works. Anyway, take this TM to go along with that badge. Let me guess, it's Psod? I knew it. When you use Psod, if your Pokemon has a status condition, it'll get twice as powerful. Use it to make your enemies regret inflicting you with statuses. Alright, you best skedaddle. Hope you get whatever it is you're looking for. Thanks. Oh my god, I can't believe... First try, baby. First try. Welcome back, Oz. We just kicked Mel's ass. Fuck you, Mel. It only took one sacrificial Ribombee. And Warlock did absolutely jack shit. Phew! Alright, Lapras. Get me the fuck out of here. Ooh, yeah, I can imagine. Bravo! Mel took quite a beating, didn't he? I bet he'd have taken an even worse one had you had this gem! That gem I gave you can power up a single normal-type move in battle. Normal-type moves may not be super effective against anything, but with that gem, they can sure feel like they are. You know, I just thought of something. Okay, no, I did not have any ghost gems. Thank goodness. Yeah, actually, I want to see what the base power on Facade is. 70! Ah, but it's a physical move. That's not going to do any good on Nala. Dang! That's kind of annoying, actually. Alright. We're leaving. Goodbye. Fuck this. Alicia! Oh no! Don't ask me to feel your pecs again, please. Nala, sweetheart, you're timid. Your attack sucks, okay? Okay. Love you! Just want a quick word with you before you hightail it. Right before you arrived, I've been hearing some hubbub about some rascals stopping the townsfolk and Epitome from exploring Old Thundercat Mountain. Now I was thinking about laying down the law on them outlaws. Cause not only do I look good, I do good too. I hate you. And I do it while looking good. I really hate you. Anyway, one of them said they were guarding the mountain to keep you out. Mention your name and everything. Now, I don't rightfully know what kind of hullabaloo you're mixed up in, but I'm gonna help you fix it. So take this and get your high needed to Epitome faster. Wait, what? Just like the other HMs, if you got a Pokemon that can learn it, it can use it. Just choose a Pokemon that can learn it, and as long as it ain't got 4 HM moves learned already, that nifty dude dad can take you anywhere you've been before. Anyway, don't keep me waiting too long, partner. You don't want to miss my fine and dandy work. Oh my god. When the fuck did I unlock the ability to use Fly? Hold the front door? No, that was what I needed for strength. Which, do I even have the HM for strength? I don't have the HM for strength. What? Error, Alicia.exe has stopped responding. Please wait for Alicia to reboot. Reboot complete. What the fuck? Oz, you nerd. I am quite excited to get back to, I'm pretty sure I'm the only one. The main reason I started playing this was because I wanted to show it off to my friends. But I am excited to get back to Ori despite the, rather difficult time we had last week. Well, Warlock, you did jack shit for me. Oh right, there was... Actually no, I'll do that off stream. I need to go through and check my Pokemon's IVs, see if anyone has anything good. Well... I guess we're headed to Epitome. My Pokemon's EVs are gonna get all screwed up again, but I don't care at this point. I'm too tired to care at this point. Oh, actually, now that we have beaten another gym... let's start here. No, let's start back there. No, we'll start here. We battle as one, us and nature. Together we're strong, together with nature. Pokemon Rangers Jackson and Beth. I really am. You're not even wrong. Alright, you are not gonna do me much good out here, Titan. So instead, we're gonna send out Quacker. An old bastard. I'm gonna need you to Crab Hammer the Yanma. Ow! Actually, that could have been a whole lot worse. Oh, bye, Beak! You knocked off my beak! Ow! You know what? Okay, my brain just sort of went on an interesting path. Has anyone here played the game Off by, Morris Ghost? It's an old favorite of mine, honestly. But yeah, I thought of one particular voice line from that game that's literally just one character imitating a cat. Just meow. I've considered playing it for the channel. I haven't played the new translation. And ooh, it's gonna hurt. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Yep. It has a lot of Ice-type Pokemon. But yeah, I've been considering playing it. It's such a weird game, and it's really fascinating. But I think I do that in the future, because there's still a lot of other games that I want to play before I do that. I haven't quite decided which I want to do first, but I've been thinking of maybe you know, seeing if I can get someone to maybe get me the Ori and the Will of the Wisps for my birthday, perhaps? And I could do that next. Or I've really been wanting to play Omori. I've been super interested in that game for the longest time, but I haven't had the opportunity to play it, or I've just been too depressed to deal with it, honestly. I'm just gonna be real here. I don't want to I don't want to play that game while I'm already depressed. But yeah, that's, you know, just some potential ways for the future to go. Oh, right. Frickin' Ludicolo. Joe, I appreciate it, but I'm okay right now. That's the whole reason that I'm actually thinking of playing Omori here soon. Because I'm not really worried about that right now. I mean, it's definitely a game that's going to hit me hard. But hopefully it won't hit me as hard. Have a good night, Oz. Thanks for coming by. Why did you use Bubble Beam on the non-fire type? Like, I don't want to judge, but that was a stupid move. I don't want to judge, she says immediately before judging their stupidity. Old Bastard's trying to learn Ice Hammer. The user swings its heavy fist, but ooh, that lowers the user's speed, and Old Bastard's speed is already pretty shit. I don't know. It might be. No, I don't think it's really worth it. Maybe. I don't want to deal with the 90% accuracy because I know that's gonna end up screwing me over. Honestly, I've been thinking of reworking my team, and I don't think Old Bastard would fit very well on it. Let me go to the Pokemon Center real quick. Do 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 do. Well, I tell y'all, I've learned a valuable lesson today. Do all my grinding off stream, no matter how much I want to show you guys certain features. Squirrel! Oh wait, you're part poison. Get psychicked. Lol. I don't know why I did that. I think I just channeled my early 2000s humor. Oh god, Pukey. We're gonna want to deal with this one very carefully. Puku-muku. We're gonna want to very, very gently lower down its HP. You can do that too, that works. Good, good. You're annoying. Okay. This should be a good point. Yeah, there we go. That didn't do too much damage. Freshman Ned's about to leave. Oh, we're definitely swapping for that. No worries, Raiko. I'm just glad you're here. He's a cute little pukey boy. He's just very annoying to fight. Level 37 for Zoodle. How did they get up here? Tentacle don't belong in ponds, they belong in the sea. How did they get up here, actually? One second. Okay, there we go. You're cute, but you're annoying to battle? I mean, I can't... Damn it, I did it again! I keep actually using my repels instead of my potions. But anyway, I can only confidently give my statement on half of that. So... be patient. Fishing is a waiting game. I'm bored now. You know, maybe I shouldn't have titanium up front with this line of fishermen. Eat the fish. Okay, no, it still says Mega Drain is a power of 48. That's so weird. Break Swipe. The user attacks the foes by swinging its tail wildly, lowering their attack. I'll take that over Dragon Breath, hell yeah. Still 78 on Leaf Tornado. I am legitimately confused, guys. That one got away. Alright, Zoodle, you're gonna be up front for a minute. Right! Right, Zoodle has a Miracle Seed! That must be what's doing it. Good call! I love fishing, don't get me wrong, but it'd be best if I also had more work. Hank! I need more Madness combat content in my life. I don't know why Madness Combat is the thing I've chosen to just become super obsessed with, but here we are. Well, actually, we're not even there. We're playing Pokémon. That's That's very far from Bandit's combat, I think. No, we're not teaching Titanium Takedown. F that. Not easy. Route 11, the Cliff Caves. Fallshore City, Epitome Town, Ptarmigan Town. You know, actually, we can do some exploring over there now, but we're gonna go ahead and go to Epitome first. Oh, this is nice, actually. You know the Pokemon Lickitung? That big, adorable pink blob? I've always wanted one, but they're just so hard to catch. Would you be willing to trade one for my Hitmontop? I don't have one right now, but that's too bad. One day, I'm gonna be a ninja. My parents start with brute force, but I'm gonna be sneaky. I'm gonna hide in holes in the sand and scare trainers. That's exactly what ninjas do. Good job, kid. Hwah! Move boulders with pure power. Take this. Okay, now we have strength. Okay, I can stop being broken. Strength lets you move giant boulders with raw power, but only if you have the fall badge for Fallshore Gym. Hwah! I could not maintain that voice for long, Jeebus. Trainer tips. Never change the date on your device to access more daily events. If you do, all daily events may cease to function properly, regardless of whether or not you attempted to access them more than once. If you've already done this accidentally, hope is not lost. If you can wait until the date you changed to, it is recommended to wait. Otherwise, talk with the man in Frozen Heights. Just once, he can reset your clock to allow daily events to function once more. Yeah, so don't change your clocks, kids, and we can't get that item. God damn it, Zapdos. It's a statue of the legendary electric-type Pokemon Zapdos. It says here that Zapdos was once used to reinforce a seal on a great darkness, but now it resides in Thundercat Mountain. Epitome Town, a town of happiness and bliss. Can I live here? This sounds very nice. I keep forgetting I absolutely use repels. KBT Expressway, Boris's Underground Highway. Hey, there's a thing over there we can get. A dire hit? That's not worth it. Okay. Ooh, another thing. Full heal. That's much better, actually. Hello? Anyone here? Ooh, we got a nugget! I hear hyper potions are diluted in other regions to be less potent. Whoever came up with that idea is a thief and a crook. A Dusk Ball is one of the best balls you can use at night or in a cave. It's much more useful than the inferior Ultra Ball. Plus, it has the most excellent name! Dusk! The Dusk Ball! I believe it can even catch and control the darkness found in hearts. Okay, kid, whatever you say. Hi there, may I help you? Welcome to the ball shop. And also the mail shop for some reason. You know what? We're taking 10 of these. And we get a Premier Ball. Unfortunately, we still do not have access to Hyper Potions. We do have Ultra Balls now, though. Screw it, we're getting some. The first part of the song makes me think of Mafia Town is asleep from A Hat in Time. It just has that same kind of vibe to it. The last guardian of Boreas, Aros, tasked several older couples with guarding rare or powerful objects. We are one such couple. Another couple, I believe, lives on Route 9. Do you see that item on the table? That is my prized possession, the Master Ball. It is a rare Pokeball that can capture any Pokemon without fail. The man who gave it to me, Aros, said to watch over it as if my life depended on it. That is until someone shows me the small purple Pokemon, Hoopa. Aros said the one who controls Hoopa is the guardian of Boreas and worthy of this ball. Are you the guardian of Boreas or just another brat? I'm a brat. Then I have no time for you. Shoo! Shoo! Ha! It's a lot of hoopa. I'm the fishing dude's older brother. I simply love fishing. I can't bear to go without. Tell me, do you like to fish? Yes. Grand. I like your style. I think we can be friends. Take this and fish, young friend. We have the good rod. This is very, very good. That was not what I meant, but because if I'm correct, this means we can fish up love discs, which carry heart scales, which means we can use the move relearner a lot more often now. Fishing is a way of life. It's like the finest poetry. A crummy old rod can only catch Magikarp, yes? With a good rod, you can catch much better Pokemon. I mean, Magikarp's pretty freaking great. You know, once it evolves. Hello, child. In my later years of life, I managed to gamble away all of my money and belongings. As such, every night, rain or shine, I sleep on a bench. It'd be nice to have a place to call home once again. Say, you seem full of spunk. Would you like to find me a home? It looks great on a resume. Yeah, okay. You are a blessed child. I shall await your return. So I don't actually know when we're going to be able to do this. So we're gonna find a hobo home. Thundercat Mountain is a dangerous place. I tried exploring it once, but oh boy, I got smoked. Ever since then, my lovely wife has been giving max repels daily to any travelers who talk to her. Do you plan on exploring Thundercat Mountain? If you do, you're gonna need these. 3 max repels for free. It never hurts to be prepared for anything, and we can get this daily. There are a lot of daily things I should probably be doing more in this game, but I just kind of keep forgetting. And the time has rolled over. Oh, sell. Yes, I'm the move deleter. I can make Pokemon forget their moves. Would you like me to do that? No. Come again if there are other moves to be forgotten. There were no moves to be forgotten in the first place, old man. Storm of LGM again. So these swarms are on a set schedule, but the way that they... Oh, he really does sleep on a bench. But, yeah, they're on a schedule, but they rotate out, so like if you can only play at certain times each day, you'll still see basically all the Pokemon. Epitome Town is the epitome of bliss! What? You don't think it's funny? Sorry. I feel bad now. You know what? Take these. It'll help me feel better. Thank you, ma'am! I should not laugh at people's jokes more often. I wish it was easier to make a good joke out of our town's name. That was actually really good. I'm sorry, this game has turned me into an asshole, apparently. Let's see, there should be... maybe I'm thinking of a different part of the game, actually. Because I thought there was a house here that gave you a certain item with very fun dialogue to go with it. But I guess I'm wrong? Uh-oh. This is your final warning, rascal. Move or be moved. I refuse to abandon my post. I must prevent Alicia from entering Thundercat Mountain at all costs. Miltank, hit him with a body slam. Now, I don't want to hurt you, but I got a deep tissue massage later today. It's 10 p.m. now. And if I'm late because you're holding me up, well, there's gonna be trouble. So why'd you hit me first then? Alright, I reckon you got this from here, partner. As for me, I gotta run. Whatever these rascals are up to, they don't want you interfering. Go wild in there for me, okay? Did we just squish a man to death? Guys, what the fuck? With udders, yes. Okay, well we're gonna worry about that next time. For now, we spent a lot more time on the prep than I had hoped. Working on a Pokedex, visit Thundercat Mountain. All sorts of rare electric-type Pokemon live there, except for Pikachu! It's even said that Zapdos roosts at the peak. Yes, I'm very happy for him. Alright, so, real quick. Just as a quick little recap of what we've got here. We recently replaced Tony Stoney with Legos the Zygarde. That unfortunately means we no longer have a Stealth Rock setter, but I think Legos is going to be a better addition to the team. The only thing is, right now, our team's biggest weakness is fire. Old Bastard, Titanium, and Zoodle are all weak to it. And Old Bastard has a bit of an issue too, with not being very good against a lot of things, really. Ice is supposed to be good against flying, but fighting is weak against it, for example. And yeah, I had other examples, but I don't remember them now. And he's just, I don't know. He's an interesting Pokemon. He's just slow. He's incredibly slow. It does not help that I unfortunately caught one with the speed-reducing nature. And Crappy Tactics is a very cool ability. Just, I don't know. I'm really gonna have to look at my team composition. But anyway, that's something that we'll worry about another time. Okay, so Wednesday, we will be continuing Ori and the Blind Forest, and Friday, we'll be doing more Pokemon, this time hopefully with way less grinding. Like I said, I'm gonna be doing my grinding off-stream from now on, because that was painful, and I sincerely apologize. But, I will see you all next time, and until then, I hope you have a great evening. Bye-bye!